The stars stretched into long white lines as Padmé's sleek skiff tore through hyperspace. Her hands gripped the controls. Her heart pounded harder than the engines. She had seen the security hologram. She had watched Anakin kneel before Palpatine. She had heard the words that broke her, "Lord Vader, rise." But she refused to believe it. Not yet. Not until she looked into his eyes herself. Behind her, Coruscant burned with whispers of betrayal. The Jedi Temple stood silent. Younglings lay dead in its halls. And somewhere in the chaos, Obi-Wan Kenobi was preparing his own ship, hunting the same man she loved. Padmé knew the truth. Obi-Wan would not arrest Anakin. He would kill him. She pushed the throttle past its limits. See, 3PO clung to the co-pilot's seat, beeping nervously. "Mistress Padmé, this speed is most unsafe." "Quiet, 3PO, she whispered. "I have to get there first." Mustafar appeared like a wound in space. A black planet bleeding fire. Rivers of lava cut through its surface. Smoke curled into the sky like dying breath. It was the perfect place for a Sith to be born, and the perfect place for a husband to be lost. She slammed the ship through the atmosphere. Heat shield screamed. Alarms wailed, but she did not slow down. Somewhere on that burning rock, Anakin Skywalker was waiting. And far behind her, hidden inside her own ship, Obi-Wan Kenobi felt the vibration of landing thrusters and realized, with cold dread, that he was too late. The hunt for Darth Vader had just changed forever. The ramp hissed open. Ash filled the air. And Padmé stepped on a Mustafar alone. The doors of the Separatist bunker hissed open. Smoke poured out behind him. Anakin Skywalker walked into the red light of Mustafar, his lightsaber still humming in his hand. The blade glowed blue, streaked with ash. His robes were torn. His boots left dark prints across the metal floor. Inside that bunker, every Separatist leader lay dead. Newt Gunray, but Tumbor, all of them. He had killed them without mercy, just as his master had commanded. His chest rose and fell. His golden eyes burned. He was no longer Anakin. He was Darth Vader now, and he expected an enemy. Then he saw her. Padmé. She stood at the bottom of the ramp, her hand pressed against her stomach. Her hair fell loose. Her eyes were wet. She looked smaller than he remembered, and braver than ever. For a moment, the Sith Lord froze. "Anakin," she whispered. The lightsaber lowered just slightly. His breathing changed. "What are you doing here?" he asked. His voice was sharp, shaking. "You shouldn't have come." "I had to," she said. She stepped forward, slowly. "I had to see you. I had to know." He shook his head. "Know what?" "That my husband is still in there." The wind howled across the lava fields. Somewhere above the clouds, another ship was descending, silent, hidden, hunting. Obi-Wan Kenobi was almost down, but Anakin did not feel him yet. He only saw Padmé, his wife, his unborn child, and for the first time in days, the monster inside him hesitated. His lightsaber flickered, his hand trembled, and deep beneath the rage, something older than the dark side stirred. Love. Padmé took another step closer. The heat of the lava pressed against her skin, but she did not flinch. "Anakin," she said softly, "I know what you did." His jaw tightened. His grip on the lightsaber shook. "You don't understand," he replied. "I did it for us. For peace. The Jedi were planning to take over." "No." Her voice was sharp now. "Steady. That is a lie. Palpatine's lie." She kept walking, slow but sure. "I saw the hologram, Ani. I saw what happened in the temple." His eyes flickered. "The younglings," she whispered. "Children, Anakin. You walked into that room with your lightsaber drawn. They ran to you for help. They called you master. Stop. And you killed them. Stop." His shout shook the platform. Steam hissed from the cracks beneath their feet. But Padmé did not stop. "Palpatine used you," she said. "He whispered in your ear for 13 years. He let your mother die. He pushed Ahsoka away. He turned the Jedi into your enemies. And you believed every word." Anakin's chest heaved. His golden eyes shimmered, twisting back toward blue for a heartbeat. "The Republic is gone," she said. "He killed it. And now he wants to use you to rule the ashes." She placed her hand on her stomach. "Our child will be born into that empire. Is that the peace you wanted?" The lightsaber dropped to his side. His shoulders fell. For the first time, Darth Vader looked like a frightened boy from Tatooine again. And then, somewhere in the clouds above, a Jedi starfighter's engine screamed toward the platform. Obi-Wan Kenobi had arrived, and the choice Anakin made in the next 60 seconds would rewrite the galaxy forever. Anakin stood frozen on the platform. The lava roared below. The wind screamed across his face, but all he could hear was her voice. Ani, Padmé whispered. Look at me. He did. Her eyes were not angry. They were not afraid. They were soft, the same eyes that had watched him on Naboo, in the meadow, under the stars. I'm not asking you to come back for me, she said. I'm not asking you to come back for the Jedi. She placed both hands on her stomach. I'm asking you to come back for them. Anakin's breath caught. Them. Yes, she said gently. Not one child, Ani. Two. The lightsaber slipped from his hand. It clattered onto the metal floor and rolled to the edge of the platform. He did not even notice. Twins, he whispered. She nodded. Tears rolled down her cheeks. A boy, a girl, your son, your daughter. And right now, the only galaxy they will ever know is the one Palpatine is building tonight. Something cracked inside him. Deep in his chest, the heat of the dark side flickered, like a fire losing its air. The pain was still there. The rage was still there. But for the first time, they were not in control. He fell to his knees. What have I done? He breathed. Padmé rushed forward. She held his face in her hands. You can still choose, Anakin. You can still come home. And in that moment, the Chosen One wept on the lava fields of Mustafar. But high above, a blue lightsaber ignited in the dark, and Obi-Wan Kenobi stepped onto the platform, ready to end Darth Vader forever. The Jedi starfighter landed hard. Steam hissed from its engines. The ramp dropped with a heavy thud. Obi-Wan Kenobi walked out slowly, his hood drawn low. His lightsaber was already in his hand. His eyes were sharp, cold, ready. He had come to kill Darth Vader. But what he saw stopped him. Anakin was on his knees. Padmé stood in front of him, her arms spread wide. The fallen blue lightsaber lay between them, still humming on the metal floor. Obi-Wan, wait! Padmé cried. Obi-Wan did not lower his blade. Padmé, step away from him. You don't know what he has done. I know everything, she said. And so does he. Anakin rose to his feet, slowly, painfully. He did not pick up his lightsaber. He walked around Padmé and stood between her and the Jedi Master who had raised him. Master, he said quietly. His voice cracked. I won't fight you. Obi-Wan's eyes widened. Anakin, the things you did, I know. The children, I know. The blue blade in Obi-Wan's hand trembled. He had trained for this duel in his nightmares. He had braced his heart for it, but he had not prepared for this. Kill me if you must, Master, Anakin whispered. But she lives. They live. Padmé reached for his hand. Anakin held it tightly. Obi-Wan stared at his brother, the boy he had raised, the man he had loved, the monster he had come to bury. And slowly, his lightsaber lowered. Then help me end this, Obi-Wan said, before Sidious learns the truth. But far away on Coruscant, the Emperor's eyes snapped open, and he already knew. The lava roared behind them. Smoke clawed at the sky. And yet, three figures stumbled aboard the silver Naboo skiff, alive. Anakin Skywalker leaned heavy on Obi-Wan's shoulder. His skin was scorched. His breath came in sharp, broken gasps. But his eyes, those golden, burning eyes, were slowly turning blue again. Padmé reached for his hand. Stay with me, Ani. Please. Obi-Wan stared at them both, his heart torn in two. Moments ago, he had been ready to strike Anakin down. Now there was something else. A flicker. A chance. We can't go back, Obi-Wan whispered. The Jedi are gone. The Senate is his. If we surface, we die. Anakin's voice cracked. Then let me die. Let the galaxy think Vader burned on Mustafar. Let Skywalker be buried with him. Padmé's eyes filled with tears, but she nodded. She understood. A plan took shape in the cockpit's red glow. Padmé would vanish, hidden on Polis Massa, then deeper still beyond Palpatine's reach. Anakin would heal in secret, training again under Obi-Wan, not as a Jedi, but as something new, a blade aimed straight at the Emperor's throat. "Strike fast," Obi-Wan said quietly, "before the Empire hardens, before the clones become its bones." Anakin closed his eyes. "He twisted me. He killed the Jedi. He will pay." The skiff lifted into the stars. Below them, Mustafar burned with the lie of Vader's death. And far away on Coruscant, Darth Sidious suddenly opened his eyes. Something the Force was wrong. He had felt Skywalker die. So why did the shadow still breathe? The medical frigate drifted in the black void beyond Polis Massa. No markings, no transponder, just silence and the slow hiss of bacta tanks. Inside, one of them floated Anakin Skywalker. Half a man, half a ghost. His burned skin was healing. His shattered legs were being rebuilt. Not with the cold black armor of Vader, but with light alloy plates hidden beneath robes. Obi-Wan had refused the Sith path for him. No musk, no suit, no machine to whisper hatred in his ear. But the hatred was already inside. Padmé sat beside the tank, one hand resting on her swollen belly. Twins. She could feel them now, two bright sparks in the Force, fighting like their father already. "Ani," she whispered, "come back to me." Not to him. Inside the bacta, Anakin's eyes snapped open. Yellow, then blue, then yellow again. The dark side clung to him like smoke that would not wash away. He dreamed of Palpatine's voice. Soft, patient, endless. "You cannot hide from me, my young apprentice. I made you. I own you. And I am coming." On Coruscant, in the deep red chamber of the Emperor's tower, Darth Sidious stood very still. His hood was up. His hands trembled, not with fear, but with fury. He had felt Skywalker die on Mustafar. He had sensed the fire, the agony, the silence. And then nothing. But now, days later, a thread had returned. Thin, distant, hidden behind walls of pain. A heartbeat in the Force that should not be beating. Sidious smiled, slow and cruel. "So the boy lives." He turned to the shadows. A figure knelt there, tall, pale, scarred. A new servant. A backup blade. The Inquisitor program had begun early in this timeline because the Master no longer trusted his apprentice. "Find Senator Amidala," Sidious hissed. "Where she breathes. Skywalker breathes. Bring her to me, alive." The Inquisitor bowed. "And the child she carries, my lord?" Sidious's yellow eyes glowed. "The child is mine." Far across the galaxy, the comm channels of the Grand Army of the Republic crackled with a single command. Order 66, Directive Naboo. Clone gunships descended on Theed like a steel rain. White armor flooded the green hills. Royal guards fell. Senators were dragged from their beds. Anyone who had ever spoken Padmé Amidala's name was questioned, then silenced. The lakes of Volcano burned. The handmaidens scattered. And one by one, the Jedi who had survived Order 66 and tried to reach Naboo for sanctuary were cut down in the reeds. The galaxy was being scrubbed clean of her memory. On the hidden frigate, Obi-Wan watched the holonet reports in grim silence. A list scrolled past his eyes, names of the dead. Friends, Padawans, Masters. Then he saw it. Senator Padmé Amidala, confirmed deceased on Mustafar. State funeral to be held on Naboo. He closed his eyes. He's hiding the hunt behind a funeral. Padmé stepped beside him, pale. "He wants the galaxy to mourn me, so no one will look when his Inquisitors come for me." Behind them, the bacta tank hissed open. Steam rolled across the floor. Anakin stepped out. Wet hair, burned scars, mechanical breathing, slow but steady. His eyes were blue. For now, he spoke, and his voice was raw. "He knows, doesn't he?" Obi-Wan nodded. "He knows." Anakin clenched his metal fist. The lights in the medbay flickered. A surgical tray flew across the room and slammed into the wall, bent in half. "Anakin!" Padmé grabbed his arm. "Stop! Stop! The anger! That's how he finds you. That's the bond. You have to close it." Anakin shut his eyes. His breathing slowed. The lights steadied. But deep inside his chest, something dark smiled back at him. Obi-Wan turned to them both, his face grim as stone. "We have to move. Tonight. If the Inquisitors are already on Naboo, they'll trace the funeral mourners. They'll trace Padmé's family. We need allies, Jedi who survived, senators we can trust. Bail Organa, Master Yoda. Padmé's eyes burned. Then we build something, quietly, in the dark. Anakin looked at the stars through the viewport. His reflection stared back, half light, half shadow. No, he said softly, not quietly. We build an army, and we cut the head off the snake before it grows two more. The frigate's engines roared to life, and on Coruscant, Darth Sidious tilted his head, as if listening to a distant whisper. Then he laughed. Let the hunt begin. The frigate dropped out of hyperspace above a dead moon, far beyond the outer rim. No stars here, no traffic, just black rock and silence. This was the meeting place. Inside the cockpit, Padmé pressed a hand against her belly. The twins kicked, strong, restless, alive. She had maybe 4 months, maybe less. After that, running would no longer be possible. Obi-Wan stood beside her, his beard streaked with new gray. Bail's shuttle is already here. And he paused. Master Yoda is with him. Padmé's eyes lit up, the first real hope she had felt in weeks. Behind them, Anakin sat alone in the shadows. Hooded, silent. His mechanical hand opened and closed, opened and closed. The force around him was tight, coiled, dangerous. Like a storm trapped in a jar. He had not slept in days. Every time he closed his eyes, Palpatine was there, whispering, "Come home, my boy. Come home." The airlocks hissed open. Bail Organa stepped through first, face grim, robes dusty from travel. Behind him, leaning on a small wooden cane, came Master Yoda. Ancient, tired, but his green eyes still burned bright. Yoda's gaze fell on Anakin, and he froze. For a long moment, no one spoke. Then Yoda said quietly, "Alive, the chosen one is. But cleanse he is not." Anakin's jaw tightened. "I made my choice, Master. I came back. Coming back. Easy it is," Yoda murmured. "Staying back, the true battle that is." Bail stepped forward, breaking the tension. "We don't have time for trials, Master. The Empire is hardening every day. New Inquisitors, new shipyards on Quad, new laws on Coruscant. In 1 year, we won't be able to stop him. In 2, we won't even be able to find him." Padmé nodded. "Then we strike now, while the cracks are still fresh." Obi-Wan unrolled a small holomap. A blue image of Coruscant flickered to life. "Palpatine has weaknesses," Obi-Wan said. 3 of them. First, he believes Anakin is dead or broken. He won't expect an attack from a ghost. Second, he hasn't yet built his second power base. No Death Star. No fleet of Star Destroyers. Just the clones, and clones can be turned. Third, he looked at Anakin. They're chips. The control chips inside every clone soldier. If we can reach a central command relay, we can shut them down. Galaxy-wide. In one night. Bail's eyes widened. That would collapse the Imperial Army overnight. "Yes," Obi-Wan said. "And then the Emperor stand alone." But Yoda raised a small green hand. "A trap this could be. Strong Sidious is. Patient he is. Underestimate him. We must not." Anakin finally stood up. His voice was low but steady. "I know him. Better than any of you. I sat beside him for 13 years. He taught me how he thinks. How he plans. How he lies." He stepped into the blue light of the hologram. "He won't expect me to come for him myself. He thinks I fear him. He thinks the dark side still holds my leash." Anakin's eyes glowed, just for a moment, gold. Then back to blue. "Let him think that. Let him keep pulling the leash until I'm close enough to cut his throat." The room went silent. Padmé reached for his hand. "Ani, promise me. Promise me you come back from this. Not as a Sith. Not as a ghost. As their father." Anakin looked at her belly. At the future kicking inside her. "I promise." But deep in the Force, Obi-Wan felt the lie. Not from Anakin's mouth, but from the shadow still curled around his soul. The plan was set. Bail would rally the loyalist senators in secret. Mon Mothma, Garm Bel Iblis, Padmé's old allies. A whisper network. A government in exile. Yoda would seek out the surviving Jedi, hidden, scattered, broken, and prepare them for one final strike. Obi-Wan would infiltrate Kamino, find the master control signal for the cloned chips, and hold the trigger. And Anakin would walk back into the lion's den, back to Coruscant, back to the Emperor's tower, alone, a son returning to his false father, with a lightsaber hidden in his sleeve. As the meeting ended, Padmé stood at the viewport, watching the dead moon turn below. She placed both hands on her belly. "Hold on, little ones," she whispered. "Just a little longer. Your father is going to make the galaxy safe before you ever see it." Behind her, unseen, Anakin's reflection in the glass smiled, and the eyes in the reflection were yellow.